All right, so what I would like to do is just show a quick example of how to keep score in a group game where your foursome is playing against another. First off, you should get a text message when the event starts. It's going to look something like this. Notice that I have several just because that's me. Go to the most recent one in the list. In this case, it's going to be the one that's all the way at the bottom. It'll say scorecard, and you'll touch it. Okay, whoops. There we go. That will open up the web browser on your phone, and then you will see a list of all 18 holes. You'll see a button down here that allows you to change scorekeepers. In my case, I've got several people who are in. We could change it to either Arthur Longs, we could change it to Brad McClure, or we could just keep it as me. Okay, so let's just show a couple of entries. Notice that when you touch the button for the hole, everyone expands out. Okay, and you'll see a little bit of information like I've got Arthur Long, he's got 0 strokes. This is the first hole, playing from the red tees. What's his gross score? So he had a 4. I've got Brad McClure, he had a 5. Arthur Long had a 4, and because I am basically absolutely horrible, we'll just mark me down as a 7. Okay, so I hit save, and then I'm just going to go to the next hole. Okay, so I'm going to hit the second hole. So let's say we just finished number 2. A4 has made a 3, BMAC has made a 3, A3 has made a 3, and that Wally guy is once again coming up in the rear with a 5. Okay, so that's all you've got to do to keep score. A couple of things to notice is if you try to put in less than the number of scores per team or per group, it actually won't let you do that. Okay, if for some reason there's something wrong, somehow we had to make some kind of change or something like that, you'll get a red dot here that says there's something happening. You need to double check. Obviously, these already have a green dot, saying signifying that everything is okay. Okay, so that's the basics on how to keep score. It's very simple. If you want to look at the scoreboard, we've got 2 scoreboard options. So this would show you the basics of just the game that you're in. Okay, so this is the main game, and if we had more than one team, it would show more than one team, but in this case we don't. And then here's the full scoreboard right here. Okay, so you've got each person listed. You've got, what's the number of strokes they're getting, what tees are they playing from, where do the strokes fall on the course. Okay, so for each hole, the strokes are going to be listed out. Okay, so notice me, I'm getting a whole lot of strokes. Okay, A4 up at the top, he's not getting a whole lot of strokes. Okay, because of the way this game was set up to simulate the hack attack at Cherokee, they play off the low handicapped player, so that low person is always a 0, and then other people get strokes as they come up. Okay, so then if you scroll down a little bit more, you can see, okay, where's the money? Okay, you can see, who won what where. Okay, and then I've got a little spreadsheet here of results, and it's just a summary of all the information up above. Okay, then you'll notice on the scoreboard, you can always go back to your scorecard. Okay, so hit back to your scorecard, and boom, there you are. All right, so that's the basics on keeping score. Now, if you want to play a couple of side games, you can do that. Okay, so let's say you wanted to. There's 2 options here. You can excuse me. You can create a side game. This is a quickie way to do it. Okay, you just basically decide what game do you want to go play, and then who are the people who are playing in that game. Okay, you can also return the list. And I'm just going to return back to the scorecard. So that's really the basics. You go through this, you play it 18 times. You send text messages to your buddies in the other group and, say, hey, we are whipping you, or man, you guys are killing us, or whatever. And then when you're done, you guys total up and you can look on the scoreboard and you can divide it up right there instead of spending, 20 or 30 minutes arguing what the result is.